What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again. Talk, talk, kiss and then talk again. Oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room. But on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We are here again. Mr. Clickety Clacks is sniffling, but
Yep.
at the helm.
We're here, and I feel like shit, but we're here.
So I'll probably be sniffling from yawning, and he's sniffling just to sniffle.
It's too much pollen, man. Just too damn much. Oh, boy.
And I'm just tired in general. So, how's everybody doing? Whoever's here, whoever's not here. I told James I almost forgot to do the event page. I remembered this morning. So,
Well, I spent half of today thinking it was Wednesday too. I knew it wasn't, but like I just kept going back. I was like, it's Wednesday. No, it's not fucking Wednesday. It's Thursday. What am I doing?
it kind of feels to me like Friday. I don't know why, but it's all good. I'm very happy. I went to Lost Pizza a couple hours ago. Got myself a little tiny Cujo thick crust. So I'm extremely happy about that.
What the hell's a Cujo?
It's, you know what? It's Lost Pizzas. I think you'd love it, but it's Cujo is basically a Supreme.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Yeah. They just have all these great names for all their pizzas. And So I just get a small thick crust Cujo. I ask him to take off the black olives because I'm not all about that. But
Oh, I love black olives.
ooh, now see, they just taste like dirt to me or
I
something.
love all olives, the green, red, black. Only ones I don't like are ones with pits because I always bite down on them. I'm like, oh, there's a pit in here. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if somebody's like, "Hey, I got you pizza. It's a supreme with black olives." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, thank you," and I'll eat it. I won't sit there and pick them off.
Oh,
But
all this
but when I have
dedication.
when I have choice to not have them, I will tell them to.
So thick crust? Are you saying like Sicilian style?
No, 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 no. Just
Oh,
like
just thicker
like
crust.
like Pizza Hut's pan pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they don't do like deep dish or any of that kind of stuff. I wish they did.
Man, I miss
Uh,
Pizza Hut's like back in the day. Pizza Hut's pizza was so oily and just disgustingly bad, but also so good.
yeah. We our Pizza Huts are slowly but surely just closing here in Pensacola, which sucks. There's one buffet, and then I think there's one or two. Let's see, one, two.
Hi, Berlina.
Hey, Berlina. I think we have two like uh delivery or to goes, and then one sit down.
Mm.
The Pizza Hut that I went to forever, right down the street from me, it closed a while ago. It's a Filipino restaurant. Good, great lumpia. I will say that, man. But you walk
Nice.
in, you're like, sure wish I had some Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and some of my
Some red
Pizza Hut.
red plastic cups
Yeah, with the back when Coca-Cola was made with pure, unadulterated sugar
and cocaine.
and cocaine. Yeah.
Swear to God, when I was a kid, there was cocaine in that shit because it would make me go nuts.
Berlina, how you doing? You doing okay? Hopefully you are.
Yeah, that damn delay, man. At least it's not bad when you can see the actual chat as it's happening, as opposed to having to relay like messages through the chat on the screen, like on the actual video.
Totally meant to tell you this. Nobody will know what I'm talking about. But you know how I told you that I did the backups for Ministry and Haunters?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, I went and started uncompressing some of the stuff, and I'm like, well, these are literally just the videos. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no indicator of dates or nothing,
Oh.
and they've been renamed and shit. And I'm like, well, there's got to be a way to do this. So I went back and turned on everything. I said, back up all of it. And so Hunters Anonymous went from 15 files to 54,
Jeez.
or 54 compressed files. And I think it was like 140 gigs worth of stuff
Good Lord.
for Haunters. So I haven't had the ability to, and you can't batch download them. You have to literally, it's a drop down menu,
Mm.
and so you have to do it like manually. So
Good Lord.
and you can't do too many of them at a time because it cracks out the browser and like, oh fuck all this shit. So anyway, now we went from 15 files to 54 with Haunters. So who even knows what's gonna happen?
What how's the internet situation at your house now?
Oh, it's been rocking for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back to since they still can't get fiber here at my house, AT&T, if you're listening.
Not a sponsor.
Like definitely not a sponsor because what the fuck? They put a 5G pole right down the street from me, like block and a half, which requires AT&T fiber, and the pole's been sitting there for 2 years, non-functional. You know, the power box is there, but there's no
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, what the shit? So anyway, so I went back to Cox, and I'm using straight up internet, which is no contract. It's like prepaid internet,
Yeah.
and I get about 100 down and 22, 23 up.
Oh hell, that's as good as that upload is as good as mine. I
Oh,
don't know
really?
what it is with our uploads around here, man. They're fucking atrocious.
Dude, after I bitched enough that I know more than apparently the IT department of the city, the internet at the center, because we had a cyber attack last year,
Mm,
and I don't know what the shit, but we have dual gigabit fiber,
mm-hmm.
and for the open, like the open internet for the public,
Yeah,
it's about 240 or 250 down and the same up.
that's awesome, man. That's why I want.
Yeah.
But we don't have fiber like available here. My sister in Maryland is fucking in the middle of nowhere, and they got fiber out there. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Well, see, in Pensacola, like it's all around me. Like there's sections of Pensacola where I guess the people making meth can like, get on the internet faster because it's in like the methiest section of damn Pensacola. But I can't, but I think about a third of Sanders Beach has it over if you go towards the east of Sanders Beach. But I was all excited when I saw the AT&T pole. I'm like, yes, fiber is down the road. And nope.
Nope.
So no power meter, no nothing. They literally put it in 2 years ago.
Hey, Ranger.
Hey, Ranger. So I pay $50 a month. It's prepaid. There's no contract. I can slough it off whenever. Fiber comes this way, and the speeds are. My latency is like 19 to 24. So I'm like, whatever.
I mean, my download is like 1.2 gigs, but I don't. My upload is just. It's never been good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible, but for what I'm getting download, I should be getting way better upload.
When you're on cable?
Yeah.
That's weird. That is kind of weird. The center down there with its dual gigabit fiber is we're one of the hubs of the city's infrastructure. Why the shit they did that, I couldn't tell you.
Just go up there and fucking run your own fiber to your house. You're the only one in your neighborhood.
Yeah, okay, and it's now that fiber is through Cox. Cox Cable doesn't offer fiber direct to home. They tout fiber almost to your house, and then coaxial cable to your house. And you're like, you bunch of bitches,
right?
So,
thanks for bottlenecking.
Yeah, for real. Like, okay, well, there's the fiber line on your pole.
Think we can just get it like a few more feet, maybe?
Yeah, maybe if I point a mirror at it, I can beam some of the fiber to my house. Fuckers. But so when they built the building, they tied in a dual gigabit, and then it's somehow it's tied in like we're one of the center. Like if it goes out at the center, then it kind of messes up a lot of other stuff. The police station is one, we're one, and there's something else. But I'm like, there's a generator.
It's crazy.
The center it's super crazy. The center has a tiny little gas power natural gas generator, literally in case the power goes out to keep the internet going. Do you think that it's plugged in the closet to that generator? No. There's a regular double receptacle, and it's red, and it says generator. And I guess the thing they do is like IT will walk over or drive over. Well, the power's out. Let's go ahead and fire up the Jenny.
You're like, well, it's going to be 30 minutes with no internet because they got to go to the center and plug in the one cord.
Anyway, that's the technical rant for the evening. Yeah, it's weird, but
I'm trying to read about the thing we're going to talk about in a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't actually.
Yeah, well, the title was almost self-explanatory.
It's crazy.
How's everybody doing?
There's so many of them around me that I didn't even realize. There are a lot.
Well, it's the closest to me is Mobile, Alabama, which
Mm.
is about 50 minutes away. But around this time of year, it's like, oh my God, At Home's got their pumpkins out, and At Home's got their this out, and At Home's got their this out, and you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And a Big Lots did reopen in our area. It's Milton, which is about an hour away from me. But that's the only one. And everybody's like, why the fuck would you Milton? Like what? So the Walton family can go and shop there. Milton is like kind of BFE,
Mm.
but so I don't know. Like Joann's, all these places, Party City, that people would normally like get Halloween stuff from. Um, and now it's gonna be all monopolized by Spirit. So tariffs and monopoly will bring their prices straight through the roof.
Yeah. Which they already kind of were anyway.
Oh yeah. For super glue and staple bullshit. So I don't know. And then the 12-hour window where the tariffs were turned off.
Mhm.
Not even enough time to buy a flashlight from our sponsor, AliExpress.
They're like, oh shit. We got a few minutes, everybody. Load back up
Yeah.
the webpage.
Get Mike's order in.
They're like, nope. Fuck.
Damn it.
Just missed it.
I've had to explain to a couple people how that's working with AliExpress, because like I said, Temu is not. They've shut it all down except for stuff that's in the states. And yeah, I'm just like, yeah, don't be ordering no $10 flashlight, $5 flashlight. It's gonna cost you $110.
For a fucking flashlight that's gonna be dead in the next like 3 weeks.
Yeah, for real. But I do know, like I said, they had to have dumped a ton. AliExpress did a ton of stuff in warehouses here because, like I said, if you know what you're doing, most people will just sit there and click ship from the U.S.
Yeah.
and they'll be like, okay, I'm fine. But some of those items still will show the little tariff thing, the little duty fees or whatever they call it, and you have to be really careful. If you don't see that gray little line underneath the item, then you're good to go. So, but I went on Amazon, and there was a company called Hoodink, Hoodink, I think, and they sell lights and flashlights and shit. Man, they were dumping their stuff. Like oh my God, the prices were just. I'm like, I'll take 2 of those 4 packs of super awesome rechargeable flashlights. Thank you for $5. And there's another company that was dumping neon signs. They only had one Halloween one. I didn't like it. It was like buy one for $15 and get another one free. And I'm like, I don't even like it that much to do that. So, I've probably bought about 3 or 4 Halloween neon signs from other companies that are dumping them.
Yeah.
And you can tell that's what they're doing. Like they're not even saying it's slash prices. They're just making the price the price. And you're like, no, I know for a fact this was like $30. Now it's $5.
Hey, Cat.
Hey, Cat.
So it's
Anyway,
going to be interesting though to see what if they're just going to file bankruptcy and then just operate on like skeleton stores until.
Oh, you're talking about like At Home?
Yeah. I remember when it was called Garden Ridge. It was what it was called in Texas. Like, and they changed it to At Home, and I was like, huh, that makes no damn sense. I mean, I guess Garden Ridge doesn't really make much sense either, but I don't know. At Home just feels strange to me.
Oh no, Cat, bad day at the farm. Well, you get to listen to James Sniffle from pollen and me sniffle from being tired. So,
Hey, Keith. Oh,
Uh,
jinx.
so so everybody, what James was reading is the at-home stores are filing Chapter 11 and closing a bunch of their stores. So of course, at home was a lot of people's go-to for Halloween kitschy stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So, um,
Because we don't
it's
have
another,
Menards around here.
yeah. We definitely don't have Menards. Um, which the way I just said it, it sounds like, you know, the Monster Squad from Canada.
Yeah.
Wolfman's got Menards.
Wolfman's
uh,
got Menards. Wonder what the closest one is, actually.
I would look, but as we all know, if I touch anything, something breaks. So, but yeah, At Home is filing Chapter 11, and just closing up a bunch of stores. So, there's yet another place where people would get their little bippity boppity boo Halloween. Well, you might want to check, Keith, and see if it's one of the ones they're closing. They say they're closing a ton of them in the next few weeks. So they might put some stuff for sale or something.
Closest Menards to me is Detroit.
Well, that's true. Kat, I mean that's true. You know. I'm still, you know, it's a double-edged sword because you've got the stores that are closing, but then you've got a lot of people don't have money.
Yep.
They 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 couldn't buy kitschy stuff if the kitschy stuff places, you know, the big box stores were selling it still. So I'm just really, you know,
I am totally off my game. I'm really phoning it in tonight.
um, that's okay. We'll sit and ramble. I can ramble. You know, of course, they got Russia, like they're just like, you know, World War III. You're like, oh no, let's just have one more Friday Halloween, and y'all can blow the hell out of everything. I don't care. Hey, Danny,
Hey, Danny.
because Halloween's on Friday this year.
Yeah. That's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fun. I did see another haunted attraction in Texas closing. Can I remember the name of it? Mayfield, something Mayfield. I put it in my let me reduce my YouTube down and pull up my notes because I did take notes with it. As I promised everybody when I thought about it, I would make the notes. Click on defunct haunted. Let's see. Haunted Mayfield Manor.
Yeah. All right. That's
So
St.
Haunted
Galveston.
Mayfield.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So they're closing.
That's crazy because it's such a big area down there.
Well,
USA Today's third spookiest haunted house. What? The hell did USA Today start doing this?
I think everybody does it. Like they just send out a reporter. Kat said, "Totally off your game because last week you were on your game, quote unquote." LOL.
Oh, all right.
And then she said, "Actually, sorry, you're feeling poorly."
It's just pollen is kicking my ass, and then all the medicine I take to deal with the pollen makes me extra tired, and now everything hurts, and I hate it all.
The end. Thank you. Come again. So yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, I've missed a chunk of them. I'm pretty sure I could go back and find them, but uh, just more haunts closing.
September
Uh,
9th they're closing.
oh, really? Said I didn't see the date. Um, he said my Joanne's closed last night. Wow.
Hmm.
I didn't know they were still open. I thought they had all just kind of, you know,
Yeah.
cut it. Um, the Spirit Halloween's going to be just a wild one this year. I'm just like, oh, okay.
The damn 13-foot skeletons are going to be back up to COVID prices. $850.
3 billion, yeah.
And then the slightest wind is going to knock it down and it's going to shatter into 468,000 pieces.
But then you can sell those as replacement parts for everybody else's skeletons. $50 a section. Yeah, I was telling James a couple weeks ago, like, I could tell that like there's Chinese suppliers that are renting warehouse space in Amazon, and they're just dumping. Like I just talked about. So I've been scooping up RGB ICs, RGB neon ropes for nothing. Like, just some of it's crap, and I pass by the crap, but some of it you're like, you know what, that's actually good price, and I'm getting it in, and you're like, these are good. This is nice. Cat says all will be gone by 31st, but they did it to themselves. Don't feel bad about them. Just feel bad for all my friends working there. Yeah. Oh God.
Incoming DM.
Incoming DM. That reminds me, I haven't really checked on any of that stuff, but I also have because we all know where the DM's coming from, and we know what the DM's going to be. I haven't really checked to see if there's any progress on the selling of the
Oh, yeah.
con.
Yep.
And it's not like I stopped caring. I just literally I have forgotten. Usually Facebook pushes something to me.
Also, Keith, did Dave just post a YouTube short? I saw it, but it didn't have a date on it. I was like,
Winter said I made more money off HauntCon than Spirit will make off animatronics this year.
Oops.
That's probably true, because there's no way. I just don't see people. One, we know the price is going to be through the roof, and people just don't have the money. They just don't, and it's sad. No, not that I had seen.
It's
Okay.
weird that they would like just push that out to me today. I was like, huh?
They don't have dates.
No, the shorts don't have the dates on them for some reason. There's like no actual solid. I guess maybe if I had like fully clicked on it, because I was just scrolling by it, and then I was like,
Click on it to find it again. Kat, I have a friend that I've known forever who's working at Big Lots down the street from me, and it took him about 2 months to find a job, and I think the only thing he could find was the assistant manager at a Dollar General. That now he posts some of the funniest shit on Facebook about, because I know he doesn't like it there.
there is exactly zero content on the HauntCon website. It's just a banner. It says HauntCon.
Yeah, it's been like that for a wee bit. I think Fear Expo is the same. Which, there again, they should put if you go to hauntcon.com, hey, this is for sale, and this is contact so and so. I just got accepted into World Oddities Expo for Chicago in December. Oh, fantastic, dude.
That's awesome. Now you have like 10,000 extra things you're gonna have to be making. So Better be popping those leaves.
Yeah, how's your back doing, Keith? That's probably a dumbass question, but kind of curious. And have you talked to Vic lately? I was bantering with him back and forth a week ago about some UPS issues he was having.
Hmm.
Doug just hit me up about my cauldron. Oh, cool. Spine is trashed. God, I hate that.
No.
Take it easy with your spine.
Yeah, it's kind of important.
Oh, you talk to Vic every day. Keith, did he get his UPS issue resolved? He asked me to try it, and I tried it, and I got in the same loop that he did. And he was supposed to go and talk to UPS about it because the two places they send you online are both crap. I mean, like literally, it sends you into a dumbass loop. He didn't say okay. Well, don't ask him about it. I told him to let me know how it worked out. Uh, Cat, I doubt it. I doubt it because he still has to build it. What were the other things that we were going to talk about? What was the other shit that I sent you? Do you remember?
I can look. Because
At Home was the last one. See, I can't remember either.
Oh, we were gonna, yeah. So, this is actually something that I had sent to you, but
Oh, okay.
the Halloween Horror Nights teaser they put on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. It was 30 seconds of TV static.
Oh, that's right.
And there were people like fucking deep diving for days trying to decipher what TV static means. And I was like, oh my God. It's not that serious.
It used to mean you're off the air, which is usually not a
Right?
good.
He's like, yeah, they're just like, sorry, folks, no Halloween Horror Nights. Everything went to Epic Universe.
Like literally, there's a phrase called "eat static." Might be from the '80s. I don't know. Unless they're gonna. Yeah, oh my God. I wonder if anybody thought about Poltergeist.
I mean, so I can't see them doing it again. They did it like twice already, but I mean, it's Halloween Horror Night, so it totally could be.
Well, they got to restart recycling shit.
Yeah, they got to reuse that gigantic skull thing that they had. They're like, we paid way too much money for this thing. We need to use it again.
Cat, he does have an account, and it's yeah, yeah, literally, it's it was just it was absurd. It's absurd. One place says no, you can't do it here. Go to this place, and then that place says, oh no, you can't do it here. Go to this place, which is the first place you're at. It was literally a unproductive loop. So
No.
he's just gonna have. I know, right? He just has to go to a UPS store, and that's what he's gonna do. But this was days ago, so I was kind of curious if he got it situated. But yeah, the whole HHN White Knight bullshit. Had said that in 10,000
Oh,
years.
I know, man. My goodness. Yep.
It's absurd. Oh my God. That's the other thing I was going to tell you. I'll tell you here because it doesn't matter. So the Sanders Beach board, I'm the president of the neighborhood association,
Mm-hmm.
and my vice was like, Mike, you need to send out a group text, blah 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 blah, because some of the board had changed, and I'm like, fuck, I hate group text. I hate them so much. Put them together, then you can't fix them. One of the board members, his name is Pat J. I accidentally put Pat Gleason.
Oh, nice.
Never responded, so I don't think he owns the number anymore. But I'm like, son of a bitch.
Hmm.
Anyway, that was
Maybe he was
my
just
little,
like, what the hell?
what the hell is this? Yeah, it says the number's associated with somebody else now, though, but that doesn't mean much.
Hmm. Yeah, they
Uh,
probably got Florida numbers.
Cat, yeah, it's a claim. He's trying to submit a claim, 2 claims. So, and it just literally wasn't. And he even talked to people on the phone who were literally not helpful at all.
Also, massively surprising.
Yeah, right. So, but he hit me up and said, "Hey, see if you can do this." I said, I'm not tech savvy, and nope. I'm like, I spent about an hour, and I'm like, nope.
Hmm.
The same problem he was having, I was having. It was literally putting you in this not just endless cycle loop, and I'm like, nope. So, but the funny part about that is he was not only the sender but the receiver. I won't even bore y'all with that one. So I think that was part of the issue. Well, yes, but also because I just thought about this again because I had to send him a message back. He was God, he was the sender and receiver, and it was bill upon receipt, and he never got charged. So technically, he never had insurance. The whole thing is fucked up. So
Hmm.
Anyway, UPS works like government office. You get past the front counter. They are the idiots. If you make it past them, they figure worth talking to. Well, I don't send anything UPS, and I rarely get anything UPS. A couple days ago, I'd ordered multiple Amazon items all at the same time. Yes, some of the stuff that's getting thrown away by the Chinese people from the warehouse. And literally in one day, I had 3 drop-offs. I had USPS, UPS, and Amazon. I ordered all the stuff at the same time, but they sent it to me 3 different ways. And I'm like, this has got to be not efficient whatsoever. So I was like, all right, this was Tuesday, as a matter of fact.
Hmm.
And oddly enough, UPS is normally the last to get here at my house, and they were the first before noon. I was like, oh. And I wasn't home like the whole day. I just, on my cameras, watched boxes piling up in front of my house during the course of the day. And all these boxes, and if I spent $20, I'd be amazed. Really, I use UPS, but never FedEx. See, I'm okay with FedEx, but I'm a fan of USPS. I've never had USPS do anything crazy, sending or receiving, and they're easy to use. I've had my account for 30 years, but when they screw up, it's monumental. See, back in the late 1999, I went to go work for Kinko's. If you remember Kinko's.
I do remember the story from Kinko's.
Yes, there you go. And then they were bought by AOL, and then FedEx bought them in response to UPS buying mailbots, etc. And so I technically worked for FedEx. I actually did shipping for 3 or 4 years. and copies, but um, yeah. So it was not fun. I would not want to be working full time for FedEx because it just boggles my mind. Excuse me. One Christmas, this woman, speaking of Big Lots, this woman bought like this wire reindeer from Big Lots that dipped its head, and the price was in the box. It was like $50 or $60. She wanted to ship it to her daughter somewhere up north that didn't have a Big Lots, and I'm like, man, this is going to cost you the same amount as the deer. She's like, my daughter doesn't have a Big Lots. I'm like, doesn't somebody else have these damn deers though? I didn't say that, but yeah, she literally spent as much shipping it as she did paying for it. And well, I take that back. She spent the same amount shipping it, but it was about $25 for us to box it up.
Jesus.
She's like, why can't you just send it in this box? I'm like, because we can't send it in this box. That's why. Why don't you just get her a damn gift certificate to McDonald's or some shit? I'm sure she's got one of those there. I loved Kinko's. And then when we turned to FedEx Kinko's, it got on my last nerve. And then when it went to full out FedEx office, I was like, fuck this, I'm leaving. I worked there for 6 years. Met some great folks though. And there was a woman.
The Conjuring House, when they did all the tours and stuff there? They got closed down last year. Where you could do like the overnights at the Conjuring House and stuff. Apparently they didn't renew their entertainment license. So they have been shut down since December of last year.
That sucks. Did you see I read the blurb on this that the real Annabelle doll got stolen?
No.
Yeah, that's somewhere out there. We're going to be in World War III before Christmas. Or Halloween. Where FedEx messed up is where UPS went on strike and FedEx realized ground was a good thing but wanted to do separate company, beginning of mass confusion. This is why you see them with different colors. Well, and here's the other thing, Kat, that the ground workers, they're mostly contract workers, the FedEx ground, and they have to buy and maintain their own trucks. But they're contract workers. Or at least they used to be 20-something years ago. I should say it that way. Because we had this gal that she was so funny. And she was FedEx ground. And she came in like a U-Haul. We're like, where's your truck? And she's like, oh, God, it's in the shop. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. And we're like, what the hell did you do, Crash? It's like, no, we have to buy and maintain our own trucks and insurance and everything else because we're considered contract. Hey, Dead End.
What's up?
I'm like, that's a load of crap right there.
So it's actually not missing.
Oh, did you look it up?
Yeah. So it apparently it was a massive rumor that was started online, but it's in Monroe, Connecticut.
Oh my God. Thing got out and started walking around or something.
Right. Oh shit, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Have you seen where people are paying $100 for a giant tote from Home Depot to store? Yes. I've seen people getting those things and they're sitting in them, and Home Depot is touting it as being able to box up the 12-foot skeleton.
Oh yeah. Where are you gonna put that damn thing though? Like, how are you gonna get that thing anywhere? It's massive.
Yeah, it's almost like it was a joke. Yeah, Keith, you need to do an at-home video before they close if they do. I'm sure there's a list of stores closing for at-home. That was a part of different companies, and in case Ground didn't make it. Keith, the tote's huge. There's somebody posted where they're literally like laying inside of it. And like I said, Home Depot touts it as being able to hold your very own 12-foot skeleton. Yay.
Yeah.
And then can you imagine putting so much shit in it you can't move it? It is pretty big. I didn't see a price for it though, or I didn't pay enough attention to a price for it. Cat, who knows? It's just another gimmick. Oh! The, Berlina put the damn price, $100. I'm a dumbass. Yay! I saw a 12-foot skeleton in someone's trash pile busted up. You should have went over there and taken the electronics out. Yeah, free parts. Don't joke. I know those things are cool and all the rage, but there's no way.
Mm-mm.
There's no way I would. And if I did buy one, that thing would be so fortified.
Our freaking skeleton T-Rex is out there being held up by his feet and a single pole that goes right into his chest. And
Yeah,
he's made it through a damn microburst and several hundred windstorms.
Yeah, well, like I say, they don't make them like that anymore.
It's only fallen over 3 times, I think, now.
Hmm.
And nothing broke off of him. I'm sure if it fell now, though, it might. Damn thing's been out there for 6-7 years.
Well, the skeletons on my porch I'm going to have to replace them. They are slowly coming apart, like pieces and parts. Like they fall off, and I just put them like in a bucket in the backyard.
When the bones fall off, it's time for new ones.
One of them, everything like they got like the metal screws. One of them had the vines growing through his arm, and I was
Yeah.
slowly trying to take the vine out, and I just did a slight yank, and the whole arm came off. I was like, "Oh no!"
Tiffany's trying to grow creeping vines up through the dinosaur.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yep.
I would like to get the T-Rex.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, the damn thing is solid. It's heavy as hell, but that's because it's pretty solid.
Well, it was built when they cared.
Yeah, when they actually gave a shit. Ugh.
Well, 12 more minutes. We'll let you go.
I think I need to get.
Go. You need to have pieces coming up out of the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Just stick bones
There's
everywhere.
one of my skeletons, like the half of them that goes from the rib cage up came off, but part of the spine was still there. So the spine and the lower half is still sitting on the porch stanchion, and the rest of them is in the swing. I need to clean that up a bit. Yeah. If the skeleton breaks, just add pieces to the yard. Exactly. I would never throw. Hell, if I had a 12-foot skeleton and it fell into pieces, I would still find something to do with it. I definitely wouldn't be bending it. And I definitely would take the electronics out of it.
There's a guy down the road. He's on my way to work. He has one of the 12-foot skeletons, and I don't know where he got this thing from, but it's got a massive like one of those high vis vests and a big ass hard hat on top of it.
Oh wow! They probably made it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of sitting my 12-foot skelly on top of my house. Well,
Holy crap. Yeah, I guess if it falls off the roof, though, I mean, you may not even have pieces to just stick in the ground.
Some people decorate down here, but it rains so much in September, October. I'm not chancing hurricane messing up my decorations, so we decorate inside.
Danny does do a lot inside.
Yeah, which is cool. That way M can enjoy it on the inside.
the hurricane rule, if Halloween Horror Nights is trying to grow corn, there's going to be a massive hurricane that goes straight through Orlando. I think it's happened every time they've done it.
God, watch the static will like the next thing will be static and it'll show corn growing.
Right.
I have no room to buy anything. I'm giving away stuff to my kids. I got the pumpkin arch.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cool.
I like that. I mean, but that's jack-o'-lanterns are my thing, so.
Plus our dogs pee on everything outside. Somebody buy a 16-channel LED controller and a
Yeah, please.
bunch of LEDs and tell us how that works. That was going to be a joke, and then I was like, well, let me not. I don't even know. You know who we haven't even talked about or asked about is 13 Skeletons.
Yeah.
It got to a point where Facebook was not showing me posts, so I'd go back and the few posts I'd go and like them from like weeks, like a crazy person. I guess I should go and look and see if they've posted anything recently. No corn allowed. They only use wheat stalks now.
See what's going on with him.
It was all right.
Well, they said they were taking a, they're going taking vacations and stuff, so stepping back from doing a lot of the crazy stuff they were doing.
They definitely put a lot of time and effort into it, so taking a break would be.
Yep.
We would allow it.
Yeah, I don't see anything recently at all. December 13th, 2024. Let me check the filters. Yep, 2024 was the last one.
I'm thinking about outside decorating this year. Screw the park, folks. I figure if I make it through this next surgery, I won't give a shit. What could they do to me? Ooh, Lord, I cannot stop yawning.
Yeah, well, that's mostly my fault probably, because I don't even know if you can hear me yawning, but it's like every 13 seconds.
No. Well, maybe subliminally I can. I don't know. It's been a wild couple of days, and I'm just like. Yeah, he may have left.
June 6th through the 9th.
Ooh. If I do, hell yeah, you'll send us pictures. We would expect no less. God, I have got to decorate outside this year. I've got to. I will literally be so disappointed in myself. And I'll probably do Haji Haunted House again, just to support it. I did enjoy it. And then I enjoyed going to IHOP across the street.
Who doesn't enjoy going to IHOP?
I know, right? It was fun. It was a nice little outing. Well, Friday I'll be here at the house. Oh, are you talking about like decorating?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kat, I've said it the last several years.
Since 2020.
Yeah. I mean, like, for real. Like, what the shit? It's not like I don't have some decorations out there now, but it's not nowhere near not know how what it could be. Um,
You started decorating in August. Yeah. I
I
don't
sure as
know.
shit got a lot of light.
I just don't have I don't have the energy. I mean, we always put stuff out anyway, regardless. Tiffany did it last year, actually, pretty much all of it.
You don't have any travel plans for Halloween this year?
I don't think so. It's just shit costs too much.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, we canceled our Florida trip because I was like, it's really not a time to be spending $3,000.
Yeah, well, that's also true. And that's really for a gazillion folks right now. Ugh. Um, that's why, like, once again, I'm just like, I'm thankful I've got to do as much as I have over the course of several decades, but I'm just gonna probably keep it local. Every year too, I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna stay in town, decorate the damn house, decorate outside, make it a big show. And the
Right.
next, I'm sitting there fucking eating 5 fucking pounds of chocolate because no kids come by except for maybe 3 or 4. Although I enjoy sitting with myself and the stories that all that kind of stuff. So,
We went to
but
our friends last year and we just put a bowl out. And I'm pretty sure it was emptied by the first kids that came by. They're just like, whoop,
yeah,
sweet.
see, I have to be outside to doll out the candy. Can't go to IHOP. Last week we went out, our cars broke down, so the whole family's forbidden to go to IHOP ever. I miss Shoney's, but I
Mm.
do like IHOP.
Used to go to Shoney's before we would go to Universal for their breakfast buffet.
Yeah. Oh God, the breakfast. Dead End. Yeah, I could do that too. So, I don't know.
Man, remember Quincy's? Those damn yeast rolls. Good God. All right, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm glad I ate because then I'd be like going in the kitchen after this and eating some food. I don't need any of that.
Still have Taco Bell that I only took like 3 bites out of just because I'm like, I don't want to eat either.
I can't taste it because of the pollen.
Well, I keep getting like weird phantom smells, and I'm like, smell pizza.
COVID.
Yeah. And I'm like, why do I smell pizza? Nobody has pizza in this house right now.
Well, God, I'm glad I had some pizza today. I'll be going to David's Catfish Shack tomorrow.
Oh boy, you and your damn catfish.
No,
Or
no, no, I don't
mullet.
eat the cat mullet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just call it Catfish Shack. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. Ugh. I was supposed to go to Cactus Canteen on Monday, but now I've got a board meeting, so I'm gonna cancel all that now. But all right, we got a minute left. We're all fading out.
Yeah, sorry, this was it was a little. You're not feeling well, so you're eating Taco Bell. Pretty much. I don't know what it's been the last like 4 days. I've just wanted Taco Bell so bad. And Tiffany wasn't home because she was dog sitting for one of our friends. So I was like, I'm like, I'm gonna order Taco Bell. And she's like, do not order Taco Bell. Just we have food. I'm like, but I want Taco Bell. So then when she came home, she's like, all right, we can have Taco Bell for dinner. And I was like, yeah. And then I barely ate any of it.
Well, if you got Taco Bell that smells like pizza, I would totally chow down on that.
Right.
Anyway, folks, thank you so much as always for being here. I can't imagine we won't be here next Thursday. So
Should be.
hopefully we should be. As always, y'all make the show. We don't. Stay safe. Death wish. Stay safe. Be excellent to each other, and have a good evening. I'm going to switch it over to Clickety Clacks.
Yep, I don't have much. Like I said, feel like crap. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening to the random stuff we talked about. But we should see you next week. So
Yeah.
everybody be good until then, or don't. Just make sure you film it.
Stay safe, everybody. Take care.
See you guys.